The Indian Meteorological Department has forecast India is likely to receive below normal average rainfall in July. According to IMD, monthly rainfall is expected to be below 94% of the long period average, making July the first month of 2026 southwest monsoon season with a below normal rainfall forecast. Atul Ranjan is with us on this story. Atul, what is the IMD forecasting for rainfall in July?
Well, IMD is further forecasting what it has already, said for the southwest monsoon this year. And now what we're expecting is that in the month of July, the rainfall would be below normal, which is about just 94% of what normally happens is what we're expecting. And what IMD is saying that this is particularly because of the fact that the El Nino, is really catching up quickly, and the impact of it that is being felt, across the country for the when it comes to the monsoon forecast, and that is why we're expecting July monsoon to be lower than what is expected, and that will also, further kick in problems like, say, delayed sowings and other agricultural related problems that could really, impact the food security and the produce, and in fact inflation as well when it comes to, agricultural producers in the markets.
All right, more breaking updates as well now that we're tracking. India has recorded its fifth driest June since records began in 1901 as the delayed advance of the southwest monsoon has led to a sharp rainfall deficit. According to Weather Department data, June rainfall was just 39.8%. That's below the long-term average, with the country receiving 99.5 millimeters of rain against the normal of 165.3 millimeters. The weak start to the monsoon has delayed the sowing of key kharif crops such as rice, corn, cotton and soybean, while also prolonging intense heat across parts of northern India. Atul Ranjan is with us on this story. Atul, clearly it has been a deficient June as well as far as rainfall is concerned.
Well, absolutely, about 40%, of less rainfall that was usually expected in the month of June is what the IMD data says. And that the impact of that is being felt across the country. If you see, this time around the monsoon onset in Kerala was delayed by 3 days. And not just the onset. In fact, if you see the very progression of the monsoon has been quite slow. And that as a result, we have already approached the end of the month of June. But despite that fact, you see a large portion of the country yet to be, seeing arrival of the monsoon, and that is what is being reflected in the IMD data as well. Now, this is obviously one of the driest spell in last 15 years when it comes to month of June, and not just 15 years. In fact, if you see since 1901, since the IMD sort of maintains the data when it comes to rainfall, this is only the 5th year when the rainfall in the month of June has been below 100 mm. That is something which itself speaks about the level of heat as well as the absence of rain that we have seen for the most part of the country in the month of June.
In fact, a further breaking update